welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to do something a little bit different and do my everyday makeup if I have the time in the morning or if I'm going for a day out or something. This is the makeup that I would tend to wear. I know some people might be a bit heavy, but I hope that you get some nice tips and tricks from this video. And your favourite products, comment them down below. I'd love to try some of them. And yeah, if you have any requests for makeup looks, leave them down below as well, and enjoy the video. So I'm going to start my base first. If you have a good base, it's much easier because the makeup goes on so much smoother. So the things that I use are the MUA Academy Pro Base Primer Oil and the MAC Strobe Cream Liquid. Both of these are really good. They make the foundation go on so nice. So I'm going to pop these on. Foundation, I like to use the Maybelline 24-hour full coverage foundation in the shade, I think it's Nude Beige 21. I also use a beauty blender. Again, it just makes it go on more dewy and just more skin texture for me personally. I don't get me wrong, I love a beat face, just absolute glam, layer cake it on. But on everyday kind of basis, normally I don't have time because I just rush things anyway, and I'm not very good at getting up in the morning, so I don't have an awful lot of time to kind of do that full glam beat. But this is just kind of the lighter version of that. So I just pop probably about 2 pumps all over for my face. Again, I like to kind of keep it quite light personally. So now that I've got my foundation on, I like to go in with concealer just to top up some spots that the foundation maybe didn't cover. And I use the Maybelline Fit Me in shade, there's no shade number on it anymore. I think this is 20, but I remember the days when you used to get the white concealer and put it on in the thickest white triangle under your eyes. And I remember one time I thought I was so cool, 14, so cool, and I used to wear a tinted moisturizer foundation. Unknowingly, it used to go bright orange and I didn't realize, so I just have this orange face, this white concealer. I remember one day a friend turned to me and was like, "Why are you so orange?" And then I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, no. So whoever thought the white was a good idea, I'm gonna talk some. It wasn't. So yeah, I just use this to cover the spots that the foundation didn't. But after I've done that, I like to go in with the classic, I don't know how to say the second name of this, Mayo Badiscu. Anyway, it's the fancy rose water spray that everyone likes. This actually smells amazing, and yeah, I just like to give this a spritz around just to let the foundation settle in, and then I move on to my eyebrows. Am I a beauty guru yet? Excuse how close I am, but I thought I would just zoom in just to show you how I do this. So I just follow the natural shape of my brows. I have quite thick brows anyway. I really want to try the e-girl straight brow, but I'm not brave enough and I have too thick a hair to try and cover it. So I just like to go, see where the point of your eyebrow is. I like to start there first, so draw it up like that, and then like that. That is a trick I learned when I was studying in a makeup course. It goes to the highest part of the brow and lifts the whole brow up. And it always, I think, looks really nice. Anyone I've done on, it looks really nice. For my eye makeup, I tend to stick to peachy colours. I used to be mad at my eye makeup. I used to go and wear one neon green eye and then one pitch black. I used to love doing that kind of thing. Now I tend to wear kind of more natural colours just because I think they suit me a little bit better. So I tend to use very peachy colours. So the first palette I have is I Heart Revolution Strawberry Cheesecake. And then the other palette I use is the Urban Decay Light Beam eyeshadow palette. So normally you would use an eyeshadow primer. I'm just lazy, I haven't bought an eyeshadow primer in ages, but if you want your eyeshadow to last longer, you probably should. So I just take any nude colour I can find, or any powder, even my face powder, and I just run it across my lid to kind of get away any of the oils, and also again provide that nice smooth base to put the colour on. I'm going to take the shade Vibe in this palette, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just pop that all over. So pop it in my crease and then blend in circles. So then what I did was I took a fluffier brush and just used that to blend out the edges. So I'm going to take the shade Biscuit from this palette, which is a kind of similar to the Vibe colour, but is more warm. And then I'm going to take Pinch, which is this really nice like pink peachy neon, and I'm going to pop that in the crease as well. So I'm now going to take Pinch, and I am using the Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush in my crease. So now I'm going to take the shade Flavor and just pop that into my crease just to add a bit more kind of darkness to it and to make the kind of peachy colours pop a bit more. And I use a little essence brush, just any brush would do, just something that, as you can see, is quite rounded and is quite small. Pop that in and then blend. And I'm really trying to keep it to that kind of like outer crease area. A darker shade in Strawberry and do that again. And then to finish the eye look off, I take the shade Golden Hour, which is this really nice, almost like reflective kind of blue green. And I just pop that on the inner half of my eye. Kind of like the inner crease, like that. And this is just a really nice, like, reflective blue. I love this colour. Looks nice with everything. Eyeliner that I use is the Rimmel London Glam Eyes, and the mascara that I use is the Rimmel London Volume Colorist. A pencil liner, this is the Rimmel Kohl eyeliner, and I tightline my upper, like that part of my eye, I don't know what you call it, and then I tightline to about halfway, because again, sometimes if I want something really dramatic, I will do the whole thing, but if I want kind of more subtle, as subtle as this looks, then I will take it to about halfway. I'm going to go in and contour and bronze up, so I use the collection hashtag Blush and Glow and the collection contour kit. Again, you really only need one, to be honest, but I just like to take this slightly darker colour to just contour a little bit more, personally. And now the look's coming together. I like hate like the process of like when you've got like your eye makeup and your base on but you haven't got like contouring, because it just looks odd until you get all your contour and blush on. So what I do with the darker colour is I take it on a small angled brush and I only pack it like here. So very, very small amount, only really at the start of the contour, and then I drag it up. I just find that this really kind of pulls in your face and really contours without looking like a really kind of harsh line. And then I take it at the bottom of my lip, a little bit down my nose, and a tiny bit on my forehead. A blush shade in that Blush and Glow, which is the kind of pinkier shade, on a fluffy round kind of fan brush, and I just take it kind of the highest point of my cheek and I just take it up. I tend to place my blush fairly high on my face, but I think it just kind of brings where you contoured up a little bit more, and also just looks nicer in my opinion anyway. A little bit on my nose and bring it up and round. The Revolution highlighter Reloaded in the shade Dare to Divulge. I like to make myself look like a disco ball, so I put a lot of highlighter on, but I love it. I love looking, I love turning and just being like bam. So this is a great highlighter. So again, just apply that to all the places you normally would, top of your lip, your nose and your cheekbones. I apply it everywhere. First thing I do is I take that bronzer that I was working with on a fluffy brush and I go under my lip and I follow that little like crescent shape. So under like this. And then you can also run it on your cupid's bow. Like that. And then I use a darker lip liner and I start right on my cupid's bow and I draw two little like X's almost. And to make it more brown tone, which is a lipstick kind of colour I like, I blot it. With a makeup wipe. So we look like that, and then I take the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 70 Amazonian. That's how you pronounce it. And then I just run that over my lipstick. Like so. So I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.